not this is working, is it working correctly, or if,
how can you tell if people are on, like, isn't there like shadow listeners,
yeah,
like
so
instantaneous
yeah, so what will happen is
observers?
there's a number, like there'll be a count. It'll let me know how many people are on there. Like on YouTube, it'll tell me a number. It won't tell me who's in there unless they hit unless they type something in. But on TikTok, every time somebody comes in,
Yeah.
it'll notify me. Hey, can you guys let me know if you guys could hear us on TikTok or on YouTube? I want to make sure that the audio is working. If you guys hear me, hit the thumbs up. If you can't hear me, hit the thumbs down. Highly appreciate it. And
this thumbs up is very important, viewers. If you can, it's silent observers.
Yeah.
This is critical. I want you to understand right here. This is a matter of life and death. Have you watched movies? This is that moment.
Yeah, nobody's typing in.
Like, I've watched movies. What movies? Yeah. Think of any movie. This is that moment right now.
Man, right now, you know what? I should get a pen right now and write something down and check if and nobody's typing.
And just hold it to the camera.
yeah. So we can check if they could hear or not.
Hold it to the camera. Blink twice. Can you hear me?
You know what? Can anybody hear me? If you guys could give me a thumbs up if you guys could hear us. If you guys can hear us.
We should save this. I was close. If that was me, I would have dropped that, the hot pot, and my TV. Yeah, Jesse almost dropped the cup right now. He caught it and freaking saved it. And
okay, Kate,
when I did that shit.
That the audio is low. I'm gonna try to raise it. Is it my audio that's low, or both of the audios are low? Kate, if you don't mind, Amber. Okay, Amber could hear us. Amber.
Hey, I don't mind. Okay. Amber, how you doing? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind talking and rambling on. That's just what I do. So I guess that's why we've been so successful on this channel, because Jesse and I, we have the ability to ramble coherently. So yeah, let's hear that audio, James. Got to get that right.
Yeah, I'm tuning it up right now. I'm putting up the volume to make sure that they could hear us. If it's getting any better, if you guys could we can't see the court cases. Not right now. I'm on the go. Let me see what's going on with it. You're gonna have to go to YouTube for that. I'm not in the. So right now, so you know how I mentioned to you earlier on, David, that I've been out of town or whatever. So I know a lot of people they're interested in watching those court cases and whatnot. So that's what they're asking. They want to know if I'm gonna be doing court cases. But obviously I haven't done them because I'm out and about and I'm not equipped to do. I'm not set up for that. So right now we're doing prison calls. We're currently on the line with David, and Jesse should be joining us in the next few moments. So, but if you do want to listen to the court cases, I would suggest for you to jump on YT at CollectCallFrom, and I am still running them, even though I'm out and about. I'm just not participating in them because, like I mentioned earlier on, I don't have the capability of doing them. You talk to them. Yep, I am talking to them.
Yeah, that's us right now. So this is David Lopez, and I'm out here with my ex-dude, Jesse Nava. This is my celly. We're currently housed in Centinela State Prison in California. We're both serving life sentences. So, Jesse, my boy right here, he's been down for 24 years. I've been in for about 15 years. That's what it is. We're on a level 3 yard, and so we call in with our boy James right here. For those of you that don't know us, we try to call in weekly, so you guys, I guess you can see what it's like on this side of the fence. And one thing about us, we don't glorify prison. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to promote positive change, redemption, and to show people, hey, no matter who you are, no matter who you were, you can always make a change in your life. And fortunately for us, James gives us an opportunity to have a voice. So you guys got any questions about prison, what it's like? We're in a cell right now. We want to get into some of the details about this cell because we just moved in this one. And this, I'm gonna tell you right now, James, this cell is crazy looking.
So originally,
that's just what it is, man.
What cell were you located in before?
We were in 229. So we were in B section. This is like I said, it's a level 3 building. So there's 3 sections: A section, B section, and C section. Upper tier, lower tier, and there's a gun tower that's that has a 200. It's a 270. Well, he has a 270-degree view of the cells right here. So we were in 229 now, which was kind of 229, kind of in the middle of the tier almost, and now we're in A section in the corner cell. So now I have a 270-degree vantage point. So, yep, that's what it is. It's all about vantage points, Jimmy. It's all about perspective.
And what's that? When they moved you guys, was it something voluntary that you guys wanted to do? Did you guys request it, or that the administration be like, hey, you guys are going to be relocated?
No, it's voluntary. So that's a subject of a lot of debate right now. Why did we move, right? So I like to say that Chihuahua kept me up all night, but now I got earplugs. Hey, the crazy part is, okay, Chihuahua's that's the boy Felipe. This fool is, let me count these cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That fool is 11 cells down and we can still hear him. Can you believe that?
And is that through the vent or is his voice just ringing?
No, hell no.
The dorm or through the day room?
That fool's voice is echoing through the whole building, laughing. It should laugh. It sounds like a freaking,
like a hyena.
It sounds like it sounds like a hyena cackling. And it's crazy. Hey, because Ricky Black used to tell us that he can hear them.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
It sounded pretty crazy.
So I thought Ricky was being an old grouchy man talking about how he could hear him all the way in 208, which is like on the complete opposite side of the building.
Hell no.
So now we can hear.
Yeah.
And he wasn't lying.
Yep.
So and to be honest with you, it's actually more annoying from over here than it was right next door.
Yeah. I just saw, earlier, I just saw Jesse just taking swings at the air, and I was like, yeah, what's going on, Jess? You all right? And he's like, I just can't stand this anymore.
I can't say it. I've stood all I could stood, and I can't stand no more. Hey, I was acting like Trey on Boys in the Hood when the night when the cop snatched him up, and we went to his highness pad, and he was out of and I was swinging all in the air, acting like a fool. You don't remember that? You remember that, James?
Yeah, yep.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Yeah, hey,
that's how I was earlier.
We're sorry, everybody. It took a little while for James to connect us. That's the end of our show.
You guys have a good night.
I'm glad you got to hear Jesse's voice for about 30 seconds. Now, we're going to call back. These are 15-minute phone calls.
And I'm back. I'm here. I'm in. Jesse Nava checking in. What's cracking?
Yep.
Google to everybody listening.
Everybody, hold up. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna. Yep. Don't leave. The court cases are still there. There's gonna be idiots getting busted nonstop. Probably for the rest of their life.
There's no shortage of people getting locked up.
Hey, yep. We'll be here a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a call back right now, James.
All right, for sure. We'll be waiting.
Yep.
All right, and for ring, 8P writes, let me see, Yuvo. All right, happy blessed Sunday. You remind me of my Theo Big Toes. Hey, so I want to make sure, is my audio, is it good? Is it just right? Is it too low? So I could go ahead and adjust it. And also, how is David's and Jesse's audio? Is their audio coming in good? 1,000 likes. What? Hey, thank you, Carmen. Highly appreciate that. Let me see. What up, Star Key? What's up, James? Audio sounds good. All right, for sure. Good looking out. Right now, I'm actually on mobile right now, so I'm not even using a computer right now. So I kind of
This call is now being recorded. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
Un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello, hello.
See, that wasn't so bad.
All right. So yeah, it's I double check right now with the audience, and they're saying that the audio is good. So hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. And I saw the comment about four ring 8P, and he writes bigotes. It means mustache in español. Yeah, you know what? I caught that after. But thank you for clarification on that. Highly appreciate it.
What happened? Somebody was tripping on your bigote?
In English, we call it the wicked whip of the West.
Yeah. down here in civilization, we call it the wicked whip of the West.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
How did that come up, James?
Well, because they could see it. They could see my mustache. So you know, it's banging right now. It's fucking. It's at like a level. Like
okay.
It's level 3 right now, going on to a level 4. So
okay.
Know, the whip is out.
Doing an underground chancla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's up, man? How you been? You know, I didn't get to catch to speak with you before we jumped on. How are things going on over there in Centinela?
Let's just say I'm not in a good place right now, James. I'm not in a good place.
It's all bad right now, James.
No, it's all bad. The reason you didn't get to speak with me is because Dave, I was actually doing a little bit of remodeling on the new canton, the new pad, the new dig. We elected to move a few days ago to a different spot. I've never been on one yard for as long as I've been here, and I've never been in one cell for as long as I've been right here. And as David told you before, and I think I've even told you, like I had decked my cell out over there because me and my boys who moved into that cell together.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
We fought our cases together in the county. We've been all over the system together. He's my boy, And so, but he got picked to go to a program to go become a certified drug counselor. And because he was busted for shooting a hura, I told, we were like, hey, that's probably the best thing for you, dog, because it's going to show how much you're giving back now, because you didn't just turn your life around, but now you're actually, a drug counselor in the Department of Corrections, helping to alleviate some of the drug problem in CDCR. So it was just a smart decision for him to go. But our plan was to stay in that cell and until we both paroled, because we both were pretty much expected to kind of, be out of here within probably about a year of each other. Anyways, we had decked that cell out, top to bottom, crown molding, shelves, the whole bit. We went in on it, marble, Louis Vuitton, the whole bit. Well, anyways, it was time for a change. I had been in that cell for a long time, and it was just kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to leave this yard. I'm paroling from this yard. Me and Dave are going to be together till we leave. We just kind of wanted to see something different when we looked out our door, and just maybe a different ambience, But one thing I've always known is if it isn't broke, you don't fix it, But for some weird ass and post control reason, we decided to move. I decided to move. Dave decided, well, hey, whatever, we want to go, let's go. Plus, we knew that we would have grippers, and I came and checked out the cell, and I knew the dude that used to live in here a long time ago when he had hooked it up, and I just assumed that he had more swag than that. I didn't know that he was going to go full blown fucking to one on his mug. You know what I mean?
He did not have the swag that he was expecting.
Yeah, he did not. Yeah, but I looked at the cell from the outside in, and I thought it looked okay. I knew there was a lot of damage to it, but repairs is something I could do. But anyway, we moved in the cell, and it's hideous, like straight chunky ass pad. And my thing was, I wanted to move to see because we get emotionally attached to our living, gig. So it's kind of like, especially when you put all kinds of time into hooking the cell up, it kind of becomes your home. And because I am going home, I am leaving here, in the next year. I kind of felt like, well, let's see if I can, detach myself from the cell. Let's move. Let's see, and I did. We moved, but it fucked me up when I left because that cell, like I said, was beautiful. When you walk in it, you just feel like you're at home. The walls were painted beautiful. Like I said, everything. But when I moved over here, the whole thing was as long as the lockers aren't all messed up, where we could put our stuff in there without, because a lot of prison cells are all rusty and they're just nasty. The bunks, everything, your sheets get rust, your clothes get rust. And so my thing was, as long as we didn't have to come over here and do any work on the cell, and I knew the lockers were nice because old boy had hooked the lockers up, the bunks, the desk. So from the outside looking in, it looked cool, And but I got here and it wasn't. The cell was a mess. It wasn't like, it was definitely better than a lot of the prison cells, most of the cells in this building. But it wasn't up to the standard that I was hoping it was going to be, because I wanted to just move in, maybe put up a couple hooks and just go about our business, But I really don't want to invest any time in fixing up any of these cells, And it's not that I'm going to fix it up. I just need to get it to a place where I can come back. I didn't realize that the cell would have that kind of effect on the mental health. Like when you walk into it and it's ugly. I had been living in such a nice cell for so long that I didn't realize how I was going to feel to walk into a cell with the walls all messed up. Because see, this is the thing. So the bathroom area of this cell, I had actually given the guy the paper to do this cell. You know what I mean? So I assumed that because he was a swaggy cat. I've seen him around. He knew how to dress. He knew how to take care of himself. So I assumed that he would have a little bit of decorative feng shui. Hell nah. This cat, he straight chuntied out this cell. So what he did is he wallpapered the whole front of the cell, the bathroom area to the door in this black Gucci paper, and then the back half of the cell he wallpapered from top to bottom in white Gucci paper, right? So that in itself, if you're gonna do the walls, you're supposed to do the walls all one solid color, but just the double color, and then he papered the because when I say paper, you wax and you paper, you dip the paper in wax and you lay it down. And it covers everything, and it takes on it hardens up, and it takes on like a lacquer, so it looks like real marble, and so it looks real shiny, real nice. So he did the lockers and the bunks and the desk and everything. He did them like a marble, but the marble doesn't even match. Like it's a black and white marble, it's a black and gray marble, but it doesn't even really match with everything else. Like it almost clashes with the other stuff. So it's just it's a weird get up, you know what I mean? But for me and Dave, all we want to do is we just want to fix the walls. So, because what happened is the guy that was in here, he got caught with a bunch of phones. And so when squad came in here, they started tearing down the wallpaper and stuff, trying to look to see if he had any safes or stuff like that hidden with contraband. And so they left the walls, like there's paper here and then there's big old holes there. There's paper there. Like they messed it up. You know what I mean? So we're just basically going to fix the damage that's done and just leave it like that, even though I think it looks chunky as hell and I don't like the way the Gucci paper looks, but it's easier to just repair the stuff that's there than try to take it all down and fix and do something else, And I don't have that kind of energy to invest into a cell anymore to actually redo a whole cell. So we're just going to fix what's here and go about our business. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. The first couple of days in here, I was extremely depressed because I had moved out of my old cell, which was beautiful. And I couldn't think of one perk of why I did it other than I wanted to change. And I felt like that was a defect of mine. Like, okay, that's impulse control. If you just want to change something, you uproot your whole life. That could be a problem later on, but it wasn't so much about that. It was more about, was I going to be able to detach myself from the cell like I told myself I had, because the last time they searched our yard all crazy, they destroyed the shit out of my cell over there. And I had told myself, I'm done. Fuck these prison cells. This isn't my home anymore. I'm not gonna be attached to these cells like that. And for the most part, I had, I didn't do a lot to the cells anymore. I just kind of, kept them clean and took care of them. Didn't do a lot of maintenance. So, but obviously I was more attached to the cell than I had given myself credit for, because when I wasn't there anymore, it was like, what do you mean?
See, I look at things opposite, like I told Jess before, right? And that's what he was saying earlier, that I don't care. This is not my home. This is I mean, Jesse's been in for 24 years. He's been in a long time, 24 years. That's think about it. Everybody that's listening to this channel right now, what were you doing 24 years ago? I know what I was doing 24 years ago because I was locked up in another prison. Yeah, I came in in 2000 on a different term. I picked up life in 2010, but between 2000 and 2010, I was pretty much locked up the entire time. I was in and out. I was in the shoe. I've walked into some pretty horrible cells in the shoe. I don't know if any of the viewers ever seen what an actual the hole looks like. It's called an administrative segregation unit. But I've been in them, man. I've been in the worst ones you could think of. I've been in management units. Terrible. So when I walked into Jesse's cell when I first got here, because Jesse's my boy, I know Jesse from the streets. And when I got here, I it was natural for us to want to cell up, because this is like my brother right here. So I wanted to be, I figure if I got to be locked up with anybody in the cell, it's going to be with one of my boys. So, I walked in the cell, and that's the first time that I've ever seen a cell that was hooked up like that. I walked in and I was like, what the hell? I could see myself doing 30 years in here.
And that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. It had all the trim. See, that stuff to me, it becomes monotonous. It becomes, you kind of get used to it and you go with the flow. The way time passes for us as lifers, it doesn't pass the same way that you might look at it, James. It passes different. Like all of our days, they mesh together and years go by, man, and we don't even notice. We still even look young. We don't look old no more. We don't look old. We're out of the sun a lot. We don't got wrinkles. So it's crazy that we're both in our 40s, but we still feel young. We look young. We're preserved in a can. So when Jesse, we've talked about it before about possibly moving, and I told Jesse, I don't care. As long as I'm here with my boy, I don't give a fuck where we're at. To be honest with you, we could cruise, we could do whatever. But then I walked into this cell, and that's the first time I took a good hard look at Jesse and thought, man, what have you done?
I was willing to catch a life sentence with you, but now this is it.
Yeah,
I draw the line.
This is where I draw the line right here, Jesse. So I don't know if you've seen James. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you know what a Gucci bag looks like, right?
Yep.
And it's got like the Gucci logo over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like the whole bag is just covered. Have you seen that one? That design?
Yeah.
Well, that's what the walls look like. So the wall. Okay, so people out there, they're probably wondering, well, these guys are in prison. I was going to talk like a Valley girl, Jeff. These guys are in prison, and why are they hooking up their cells?
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I think that sounded like LGBTQ cholo, huh?
Yeah.
Why are they hooking up their cells, eh? So, I know, huh? So anyway, look, these cells, when you do a lot of time in prison, you gotta try to make your cell look as normal as possible, because at the end of the day, you're surrounded in a small, 6 by 9 feet, concrete and metal. The bunks are metal. The beds are metal. The lockers are metal. The table's metal. The window's like really narrow. It's usually looking out onto like the side of a building or a hill or something like that. A lot of times the windows are covered with paint, so you can't see out. But this one, you could actually see out. I could see I could see the sky. I could see the horizon. There's a giant gun tower, a perimeter tower outside my window. But I actually marvel at the engineering. So it's all right. I like looking at it. But we get our radios, and we got our CDs and stuff. We got our TVs and our tablets. So we kind of we live our life. Tablet. Oh yeah, I got a tablet. Jesse ain't got a tablet right now. So that's what it is, man. It's you have to try to. Okay, so we committed the crimes that we committed. Jesse and I, we're both guilty of those crimes. I did it. Jesse did it. We take responsibility for why we're in prison. We're both in prison for taking somebody's life. 2 different cases, 2 different lives lost. Those are families that are never going to have their loved one again, and we acknowledge that today. During the time that we committed these crimes, we were selfish individuals.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
We were thinking about what was best for us, and it was just a horrible way to live our life. So all these years later, decades later, guess what? We're not the same people that we were when we first came in. So now we have to try to carve out some sort of an existence. We could still live decent lives in here, educating ourselves and moving forward. And that's reflected in our actions in here. That's the way we set up the cell, and that's what it is. you know. But James, give you a call back.
Yeah, hey, I got a question for
Gonna
you
hang up right now.
from one of our viewers. He goes by the name of Starkey, and he's
All right.
asking, is the cell the same size as the one you were in before?
Yes.
Yep.
It looks the same.
Sure is. Exact same cell. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yep. Same setup.
Except for the 180. The 180 cells are bigger.
Yeah, way bigger. I'll give you a call back right now.
For sure. Hey, Tonka, I saw your message. Maricopa's not working. I won't be able to fix it until the next one. For the what is it? Right now, what is it? Oh shit! Is it the next one starts at? Was it be Maricopa? It's gonna be Pima at 7, and then Maricopa at 8. So I'll fix it. I just like I'm out. I'm out and about, and I'm still trying to maintain these streams while I'm out and about. So it's definitely been a juggling act, if you will, to be able to maintain the at least obviously I haven't been able to do the Florida ones, but I've been doing the Arizona ones. So I won't get back to regular scheduled streaming till Wednesday, and I probably won't be on Tuesday. I'm probably only gonna run a few streams for a few hours. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work out, but just a heads up, if you guys are looking forward to listening to those streams on Tuesday, it'll probably be for a limited time, and it'll probably be more towards the morning that I'm gonna be running. So just a heads up. My my TikTok account is currently restricted right now. They gave me a 7-day restriction where it's not being pushed out. It's the FYP for whatever reason, but it'd be like that sometimes.
This call is now being
Global
recorded.
Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel-Link.
Hello.
30 of them herself.
James. Yep.
David.
Yep. So the prison system has been very eventful the last week. So, like I mentioned earlier, the California prison system. So Jesse ain't got a tablet. About a week ago, Jesse was on the tablet doing what he does, and he tried to log back in. A message came and said this device cannot be accessed. What does it say? This device is unavailable for usage. Yep, that's what it says. It was just a message, and we've had that device, that message before on all of our tablets, because there was I don't know if there was some threats or something, but they shut down everything, and they shut down our telephone usage. So this freaking his tablet goes out. Then we find out the next day, because my tablet's working, his is not. So we find out the next day that all level 4 prisons in California are locked down. All level 4 prisons. And then we read an article. We read an article on my tablet because I have a news app on there, and it says that 32 187s happened last year alone. 32 in the prison system. Now, and 7 this year, including 4 the day before Jesse's tablet went out, before they shut everything down. And so I don't know what those numbers, how they register to the viewers out there. When you think, okay, 12 months, 32, that doesn't seem I don't know if that seems like a lot to you, but to us, that seems like a lot. Now, keep in mind, there's thousands of incidents probably every year. I mean, I think so. We're talking fights, assault.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Maybe even attempted 187s, assaults on staff. You name it, it happens. And it happens probably every single day, and on different yards in different prisons. There's 32 prisons in California. Times that by 4 yards at least on each prison. Some prisons got more. The yards are classified like A, B, C, D. There's always an E yard, which is a minimum yard. and even SATF has an F yard. Oh no, SATF has an F and G yard. So, yep. So it all depends on what prison you're at, but some prisons are freaking huge. I've been to SATF and it's a freaking super prison. That's New Corcoran. New Corcoran and Old Corcoran are connected, but anyway. So yeah, 8 yards, and there's 1,000 people capacity on each yard. So it's a lot of people. So you think about it. There's yards that I've been on where it'll go down 3-4 times in one day. And it's just, that's it. They'll shut the program down and figure out what's going on, They do like 2 a shift or something like that. Like 2 incidents a shift, they'll shut it down, and then the next shift comes, another 2 incidents, and it's ongoing. So thousands of incidents, but 32 187, that's a lot. That means that 32 people lost their lives in here. We're not talking about, I'm not talking about deaths. That's not just deaths. I mean, the amount of deaths that happen in here is more than that. I'm talking about straight 187. Somebody else took their life. Viciously and violently. Yeah, I should have differentiated the two. I'm not saying, oh, well, it's just 30. Who knows? With fentanyl and all that other crazy stuff that's going around right now, a lot of people die. But the CDCR, the Sacramento, they're like, hey, what the hell? We gotta figure this out. So they shut every level 4 down. They gotta sweep it. They're sweeping them for weapons, and they're doing all that stuff. So that's what's happening right now. They got no visits and no phone action, and they're complete lockdown, controlled movement, which means one or two people out of the cell at a time. They probably don't got store, or they'll bring the store to the building. No packages. It's all bad.
Damn.
So that's what's going on right now. And
they shut my tablet down as a result of it.
Yep. And tomorrow, well, this yard is NDPF, but next week we get our first buses.
So what you guys been waiting for the last, what they announced it like 6-7 months ago that they were gonna be flipping that yard.
Yep. Tomorrow. It's already classified now, but it goes into effect tomorrow. And we got our first bus coming that we know of on Wednesday, but there could be other buses coming on Monday and Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
Damn.
So, yep. Now, why that's dangerous is because there's no designation on the yard. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you had issues with gangs in the past. None of that matters. If this is like a no labels yard, so there's no such thing as general population in SNY, which is like PC. That doesn't exist anymore. It's you either program or you don't.
You either in or you out.
Yep. They say that when you get to the streets, well, there's no PC and there's no GP designation when you have your neighbors. Everybody's out there. You either associate with people or you don't, and that's what it is. And we're the test dummies for that.
Hey, and right now,
cool, though, because
I want to interject right here because we got one of our viewers that goes by the name of Ostrich. He just dropped a 20 piece for you guys. So I just wanted to go ahead and acknowledge him.
Ostrich.
For doing that. It's not necessary, but it is highly appreciated. Whenever they drop a little bit of change this way. So I just wanted to let you guys know what you did, guys.
Hey, Ostrich, thank you.
So Ostrich, we said we appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know if you know, but David's been on this never-ending quest to get some ostrich boots. So just so you know, you're contributing to the delinquency of an ostrich over here.
Yeah, I do. I
appreciate it.
I do want some ostrich skin boots. Now, this is the thing, Ostrich. Now that we've been doing this channel for a while, I falsely consider myself a minor celebrity. And I don't handle fame well. And Jesse's laughing because he doesn't either. Since she's been doing this, she's already got them lip injections. She looks like a mix between Kylie Jenner and freaking, I don't know, somebody else.
Let's just say I got a mommy makeover last.
Yeah, he's got a BBL. he's nipped and tucked. Yeah, it's all bad. So
I want to look good for my fans only OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, he's getting ready for his OnlyFans page. So if any of you guys want to be freaking horrified and delighted, You guys should subscribe. He goes by. What did he go by? Yeah, he goes by Delicious J.
Yeah. They call me. Yeah, they call me Delicious J. Wow.
Delicious J. Wow.
Be on the lookout for my up and coming OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Delicious J. Wow.
Yeah, me. I wear fame outward. Jesse did a lot of stuff to his body. Me, I didn't. I wear the ostrich skin boots with a little feather coming off the back. I'm wearing one of them old school derbies with a paño wrapped around it.
No.
I got a grill, and I go by Chingo Ding.
Chingo Dingbat.
Chingo Dingbat. I got one of them Drake. Or no, what was it? I got the Drake heart and the game butterfly under my eye. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I'm from the 90s, so I got that old Pamela Anderson barbed wire tattoo.
Wrapped around your bicep.
Wrapped around my bicep, yeah.
Except he's got his around his thigh.
That Hasselhoff hair.
Yeah, the Hasselhoff hair.
Got a full-blown pompadour. Yeah, so.
But that's cool, though, man. We appreciate that, Ostrich. Thank you for the blessing, man.
Yeah, you looked out, man. That's cool. You guys see that, every day in here, like we bullshit, like we're boys in here, but we're in prison, man. We have indeterminate sentences. So it's kind of rough, like waking up in the morning and it's like, damn, we look around and we're thinking like, damn, what the hell do we do with our lives, man? Everybody's out there, just doing their thing, We're just sitting here watching some old ass TV, some bootleg flat screen that they sell us and shit, and realistically, Jesse wishes he could be twerking on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, overpriced.
Jesse wishes he could be twerking on TikTok, you know what I mean? Like everybody else. And it's all bad.
Hey, James, so you were telling David earlier when I was oh yeah, I didn't even finish telling the story though.
Yeah, you can wish you could be spinning like Britney in the freaking living room. Twirl. Yeah.
With a kitchen
knife. Yeah, I'm in here and I just want to be twirling with a kitchen knife. You know me in my living room like Britney, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, hey, earlier when you were talking to Dave, James, I was doing some repairs on the wall, and I could hear Dave was telling me some of the things you were saying about. I guess somebody had went on and said they knew me on the channel from a long time ago.
Yep. Yeah.
Did they have an actual name or just a handle?
No, yeah, it's just a handle. He didn't drop his moniker or his name or anything like that. He just dropped that message, and then I think this was like last week after we had that conversation. I think last Saturday. So he probably dropped it either later on in the evening or that following Monday. And then yesterday, I was running a stream yesterday, and he dropped a message on there. He was like, "Hey, when is David and Jesse gonna jump on?" And I replied to him. I was like, "They'll either be on yesterday or today." And then so yeah, he hasn't popped up in the chat yet. So hopefully he's able to get the notification that we're live. And if he does, then he drops a message. I'll go ahead and be live any messages that do come up.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was trying to remember. I was hearing what Dave was saying about the time when that he mentioned, and my first thought was one time in Southwest, they got me on video camera in the middle of a big ass riot. I was doing exactly what he was saying, but it was actually with the broomstick. But when you said the mop stick, I was like, I remembered the situation. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember the dude who did it,
but he was saying tank 12. And I was thinking, well,
yeah, but that's why when you said tank 12, I knew it couldn't have been the time when I did it with the broom over there. And because you had the push brooms, that big ass wooden.
Where was tank 12 at? There's 7, 8, and then on the other side of 7 and 8, there's those tanks back there. One of those is 11 and 12. Yep. And so I beat the hell out of somebody back there in one of them tanks.
Sounds about right. You heathen. Don't talk to me, criminal. Yeah, but I remember we were eating dinner, and if I'm not mistaken, I remember the homie Ghost. I think his name was Ghost or Casper or some old moniker of the Fantasma Light. And I remember he had
he had smacked some food. I think it was Trouble from Cat City. I think he smacked Trouble from Cat City in the head with little Trouble, the one that died. No, the big one. Oh, the one that busted again for another hot one. Yeah, he beat the double murder and then got out and came back for another one. Yep. And I think it was for actually he took out his little homie, the second one. Yeah. The second time he came back. Yeah. He beat the third body. Yeah, exactly. And these dudes are freaking nuts, James. I want you to know that. You know, but I think it was him. I can't remember exactly, but so I couldn't remember who was involved or who was there in the tank with us at the time when that happened. But yeah. So that was in the beginning. That was like in 2002 or that was like maybe a year after I got busted. Yeah, 2002, I was in SAT-F still. Yeah. You said it was 2002?
Yeah, that's what he put.
That's a long time ago. Yeah. I was in the county in 2000. But 2002, I was already in prison. I was in prison for a couple of years. I wonder if he's still been doing time. Maybe that's why he remembers that, because I've been here the whole time, so the dates and the incidents and the times just start to run together. Yeah. But if I was in that tank, it would have had to been like in the first year that I had gotten busted. Yeah, for the viewers that don't know, Jesse and I were no longer involved in any type of like gang activity and stuff like that, you know.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
We've moved on, and we're behaving like actual mature men now, even as immature as we sound sometimes on here. But it's been between the two of us. I mean, it's unknown how many incidents we've probably actually been in our lifetime of just being in institutions since we were kids. Because before the adult system, we were in the juvenile system also. You know, it's crazy that well, it's gonna cut off right now, James. Give you a call back.
All right, for sure. We'll be waiting.
Yep.
All right. And if you guys are wondering what's up with my background, it's because, man, I'm in a hotel, Holiday Inn, and this is what we're working with right now. Are they brothers? Nah, they're childhood friends, and they ended up in the same prison. What a coincidence, right? So yeah, so they've been at the same prison. I think I want to say for the last maybe like the last 2.5 years. They've been cellies, and they know each other from the street. So here they are calling back in. I'll go attach that call through, and we're going to continue.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Tel Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California.
Yeah, my internet connection is not here.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello.
James.
Don't hear you. What the?
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So I got this picture the other day, right? And my sister-in-law sent it, and it's crazy that it's from when I was probably about 16.
Yeah.
I wasn't 17. I was about 16 years old, and I was at a place. I was at a placement called St. Catherine's Home for Boys, and it's crazy that. I mean, I know I look older now, but I still feel like I don't know. It's weird that I kind of look the same. And I showed it to a couple of the fellas in here, and they were like, "Man, good genes are good ducks." You know how they say that sometimes on TMZ.
Yeah.
But I was looking back, man. I was like, "Damn, man, I'm doing the same shit." You know, just crazy that it's been that long. Where that picture was taken in probably 97. 96. You know, that was a long time ago. Hey James, where you at right now?
Man, I'm in Jersey right now. We've been out here since we took off. We're originally supposed to take out Thursday night, but our flight ended up getting canceled due to weather conditions. So we were able to rebook for the following day, which was Friday early in the morning. So we've been out here, just going around doing sightseeing, and just eating a bunch of different type of foods and whatnot.
You got to go over there to see your daughter?
Yep. Yeah, we did. Yep, that was the main reason we came out here for.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
That's why I've been going by Dave the Situation.
Okay, I was wondering. That's why I had to ask, because I was like, man, what's going on right here with this Dave the Situation business?
That's why.
Oh, okay.
I'm usually influenced, so that's me now. I'm a part of the Jersey Shortcast.
Yeah, I should have known it had something to do with Jay Wow and Dave the Situation.
Yeah, I'm the one that got the whole freaking the whole show canceled, and there's lawsuits and everything. Jess, it's all bad. Yep.
Okay, and how long are you gonna be there, James?
We'll be heading back on Tuesday. Tuesday in the evening, we'll be back in town and back to regular operations and getting back to reality and going back to work and whatnot.
Okay. I was just thinking about if they accidentally casted somebody like how we used to be, on one of them shows like that. They're like, hey, we got this dude. He goes by Delicious J, and let's get him drunk and coked up and freaking let him loose in a house full of women and freaking Italians. You're just gonna see all kinds of lawsuits and fucking, just chaos, people screaming on the beach. Yeah. Debauchery. You're gonna see Jess on one of them freaking them Me Too boxes. Yeah. We're gonna see Jesse looking all confused in the middle box. All kinds of faces appearing around him. He's just like the Brady Bunch. Oh, it's all bad.
Hey, so we right now we're streaming on TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, we're on both platforms right now. Yep.
Okay,
that's cool.
And what does wifey think about you going live in Jersey?
Yeah, we do got to check with her.
You know what? My wife.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
My wife really don't trip. As a matter of fact, she had asked me. She was like, "Are you gonna do any phone calls?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. It depends. If I'm able to get a hold of Jesse and David, then we will." And then so when you guys confirm, I told her, "Yeah, I need to be back by 7 p.m. Because we're gonna stream at 5 p.m. your time." So she was all right, then cool. So we went to grab some food really quick. We came back to the hotel and they're hanging out in the lobby of the hotel room, while I'm on the phone. So she really don't say much of anything. So,
that's cool.
Which is cool, yeah.
What's your hotel room look like? You go bougie?
Nah, man, we're in some. I mean, you know what? We're staying at. It's like kind of in the cut. It's kind of like there's like a Petco, and then there's like some other stores, but they're desert. They're already closed already. It looks kind of grimy, when you drive up into this hotel. But other than that, I mean, the accommodation aside, we got 2 beds, and when you turn on the faucet, the water starts leaking, and whoever put it on, they didn't put it on correctly. They didn't screw it on right. So when I move the handle to turn on the water, the whole faucet or the whole faucet will move when I start turning it on.
Hey, and isn't it cheaper to just stay in an Airbnb now?
It all depends. It all depends on where at, because some places like when we've been to Puerto Rico, it's cheaper to stay in an Airbnb, but in some cities it might be a little bit more expensive to stay in an Airbnb than a hotel. And then I mean, for me personally, I'll stay in an Airbnb. My wife tends not to like them, so whenever we do things together, then normally 95% of the time we're gonna stay in a hotel opposed to an Airbnb.
Oh, okay. I can see myself I'm pretty cheap. I like little small extravagances and all that stuff, but I can already see my wife asking me. She'd be like, "Oh, okay, so you chose to rent a van when we go to New Jersey?" Well, yeah. We just gotta make a couple stops. We gotta go to Home Depot, get ourselves a good bucket. That's gonna be our shower and restroom.
Yeah. You just gotta fold the bench seat down. You're good. You got a bed. Your feet are gonna be off the side a little bit. Don't mind. You know, just think about what you can do with the money that we save.
Yeah, think about it. You know, we'll go there. We gotta move. We gotta get around. We'll get one of them cool little creep vans. There's the tinted windows.
I'm going full blown white van with no windows, Econo line.
Yeah, side door opening.
Yeah, kidnapper looking. Going for the full kidnap look.
Hey, so
Yeah.
I'm
That's,
like David.
Jesse's
Hey,
van.
I'll go. I mean, that's something I
Yeah.
would do. I'll I'll stay in a van if I have to. But my wife, like I said, she's not going for that. We have to stay somewhere. There's a restroom, a shower, and the whole nine yards.
Well, that's easy. Why don't you just go park your van by the beach?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a problem when you're traveling somewhere. There is no beach.
Ooh. Jersey Shore.
Yeah, there's no beach in Jersey.
Hey, so Trip.
Isn't
Hey,
Jersey an island?
hey, so look, and we went to Jersey Shore in December, and you gotta pay to go on the beach. I think they charge you like $15. The beach is not free in Seaside.
What?
Yeah, right there. Like if you go to that
I
boardwalk,
want to
right
criticize, but I could see myself doing that.
That's
Yeah.
craziness.
Yeah, I could see myself charging, but like, look, $15. You want to see the water? $15. And it's in a toll. I want you out of here in an hour.
it's
That's
15.
crazy.
It's 15 for the beach. If you want to tour around the Jersey Shore house, that's gonna set you back another 10, a 10 piece.
Wow. Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, there's a lot of shoreline though. Can't you just like sneak in? Can't you just go like down the beach and walk
No,
that way?
no,
They got the whole place blocked off.
they got a gate. They got a whole gate all across the seaside. And in order for you to
That's weird.
in order for you to get through, they'll put a wristband around your arm or like a little token, like a little lanyard with a token around your arm, and they'll know like if you belong or not. I'm assuming for like the residents, it's probably free because they live there. But if you're coming from out of town, good luck. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay to play.
Wow. And what?
Pretty crazy.
What are they doing over there for St. Patrick's Day?
Man, that's a good question. I'm not
Nothing
sure,
big?
but I'll let you. No, I think isn't it tomorrow? Was it today?
Yeah, tomorrow I think.
Yeah, I'll let you
Tomorrow.
know.
Let me see.
I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of
Well, there's all kinds of.
Irish flags out here, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, but that's
there's
just
a lot of Irish on the East.
Yeah, that's New York.
Yeah.
You're just seeing them like they got Irish flags, probably like American flags everywhere. You know what I mean? I bet you that's an experience right there to experience St. Patrick's Day in the heart of New York or New Jersey with all the Irish. Like there's probably actual leprechauns running around.
Or like Boston. Boston's all Irish
Oh,
too.
for sure. Yeah, they got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Over here, we just pinch each other. You know, we're green here and there. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's the extent of it. Over there, it's like a pride. You know what I mean?
My friend was wearing an Irish green Boston sweatshirt earlier for St. Patrick's Day, just getting into the whole spirit of things.
That's right. You know, I saw
I
article,
don't.
I saw this
Go
this
ahead.
video
What'd you see?
where they painted. I think like on Friday they painted the whole like this body of water in New York all green. Just they're getting it ready for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, Chicago too. They did the same thing in Chicago. They did the same thing. Where
Boston,
was
I
the
can
other
imagine
place?
Boston.
Where they had. Yep, you know they're going big like that because with the ferries running, painting the rivers. Well, I'm in my 40s now, so I'm gonna go into my conspiracy phase. Let's hear it. No,
Hey.
I'm not there yet. I'm just saying, like, I can tell because I was thinking, well, why would they dye it green? You
Hey,
know,
guys.
that was my question. Like, what do they do to cover up? Yeah,
Hey, so
go
we
ahead.
got a comment from Coco, and she writes, "Hey, Boston, tell him Boston says hello."
Hey, what's up?
So Coco's from Boston?
What's up,
Yup,
Boston?
and then we also
All
got
right, what's up?
we also
What's
got
up, Coco
Southside.
Boston?
We got Southside BK too. You see what he writes. What's up, David and Jess? Blessings from New York. Them leprechauns here in New York. Damn though, these damn leprechauns in New York.
No, there's actual leprechauns running around right now. They're like real ones.
Yeah, we used to live right next door to a leprechaun. His name was Flippers.
Yep. No, it's cool, man. What's up to you guys? Did he call himself Southside BK?
Yeah, Southside BK.
Over here, it means something way different.
Yeah, but definitely
in California, you can't.
Hey, you know what? Hey, now that you said that, when I seen him pop up on the channel, like, man, I can't say this. Like, somebody's gonna trip over me. Like, hey,
yeah.
what up with this essay tripping on? You know, I'm like, man, that's the dude's name. That's his handle on there.
For sure. Whatever you do not come to California if you take a trip and call yourself that.
That could be detrimental.
At least not around the jungles.
Yeah, but we definitely send a shout out back to you.
Yeah.
The love. Be careful.
Be careful in California. Call yourself that.
Sunny California.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
We stay away from BKs, CKs,
And all days.
and all days. Most Ks are bad in California.
Yeah. Anything followed by a K could be dangerous in California. AK.
Yep. I can't even wear British Knights in California.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's cool though, man. I wonder BK's probably from Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Southside Brooklyn, maybe.
Yep, that's cool. That's that old school. When I think of Brooklyn, I think of like Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
By the way, Jesse thinks of J-Lo.
Yeah. From the block.
No, he thinks of Cardi B.
Yeah.
Is she from Brooklyn?
I couldn't tell you.
I thought so.
But if you talk to her, tell her I said hi.
Yeah. Jesse say, yeah, if you know Cardi, say hello.
Yeah, if you know Cardi B, you tell her I said, what's up?
Nah, but it's cool. I like talking to people from the East Coast because look, man, we've been living in California, our entire lives. You know, we've been around. We've been to other states, Vegas, Arizona,
the tri-state area.
Yeah. You know, but that's it. California's a big state. I've been up and down California in the prison system, but it's unfortunate. But I like to hear from you guys in the East Coast. I like to hear I would have never thought about what it's like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day out there. Yeah, it's probably cool. And even the Jersey Shore, we would have never known that. How would we know that they charge $15? I respect that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be paying it. You know what I mean?
I would definitely hit that fence.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit the fence. You guys gonna hear about me getting violated for?
Hey, you would have Jesse right there.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Knock off wristband. Jesse be right there running the tour.
Yeah, looking like a straight tour guide. I'm actually gonna go to Boston when I get out of here. I'm gonna go visit and vacation in Boston. Oh, I got some work I have to do over there, so I will definitely be there. We'll try both and they're going over there. We got some new shirts we got to present.
I'm gonna go look for Goodwill Hunting.
Yep, definitely. The call's gonna run out.
Our priorities are different, Jesse.
Oh, okay. You're going for Goodwill Hunting. I'm just going hunting.
Yeah, I'm out there looking for an accent.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, Osher said especially the triple K with a little smiley face. That's you definitely gotta be looking.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, stay away from the triple Ks, the BKs, CKs. Yeah. For sure, especially out there. What kind of case you represent out here?
Where's Ostrich from?
Ostrich. Hey, what's up, people? Are you guys gonna tell me? You guys not gonna tell me I got eyeballs on my face over here? I couldn't see it. It wasn't populated on my side, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty hilarious, if you will. Hey, thank you, Haley, for letting me know. Yeah, so as you could tell, I'm on the mobile setup right now. Atlanta. All right. I'll let them know right now you're coming in from the 8. Yeah. So I'm not sure how many more phone calls they're gonna be able to make, but we'll see what it is.
Esta es Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
David Lopez.
Un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, we got a crazy thing that we need to Google. We need to verify all you viewers out there. We do not have Google. You guys you guys can help us out with this crazy ass thing we want to know. Do woodpeckers wrap their tongues around their brain to hold it in place as they peck through wood?
Yeah, to keep their head from rattling. Keep the brain from rattling. I read this in a magazine a long time ago. I'm trying to think of what magazine it is. But we're watching the Americas. We watched the Americas last week, and they showed woodpeckers. And I was telling Dave, I wonder why they didn't share that fun fact. That seems like something that everybody should know.
Hey,
yeah,
was it Mad Max, the magazine that you saw this in?
I got it. Was it a comic book? Yeah. Was it some superhero stuff? I can already hear it because Jesse talks like he's from Oklahoma. He's like, "Oh, here we got one in the comic books right here. We got one in the Mad Max. It's called Woodpeckers Anonymous right here." We need you to get to the bottom of it, James. Look at that woodpecker. Wrap his tongue around his brain. Look at that. He's just knocking that wood right out of his little hole.
Hey, user 67.9 put no. Tell them no. They said no.
Is that like a no with exclamation points, or is that just like a firm no? Like, we need more information.
No in lowercase letters.
Is that like a no with like a bunch of O's after it? Oh yeah, no. Definitely lost their mind in prison.
No. No. But we're gonna need some factual basis. We're gonna need you can't just give us a no. We need to know how you know that this is a no.
Yeah, we need citations.
I can't even say what, but I remember seeing the picture and everything, but I can't remember what magazine it was.
And I was thinking, like, how does it know? Like, how does it do that? Okay, let's explore this topic, Jesse. This is, what would it do? It would just snort its tongue up, like it would just take a deep breath and just hold it and just like shoot that tongue back, and then does it always go right? Does it go clockwise around the brain? And then does it kind of like, does it use the tip? Does it use the tip of the tongue? Kind of like one of them like female pleasurable things, it's got like one of them little like the roses. What does the end of the tongue look like? Does it have like grasping? Could it grasp the brain and kind of like it always goes to the same spot? You know what I mean?
Does it look like the Rolling Stones tongue?
What do you call it? The corpus callosum or something? The middle of the brain. It kind of hangs on that little thing right there, and then it just goes once it knows it's in place.
Penny Road. What?
Hey, but I need to know what kind of what. Like, is that like what?
So it's a what with a question mark, exclamation mark, with a laughing face, with a laughing emoji.
That's what I'm saying. I feel the same way. I do this. Hey, you still got any of them finger heart shit, James?
Yeah.
Finger heart. What's some finger heart, dude?
I got the finger heart. So it's when I
need some finger heart.
So you put your hands together. And you make a heart. You make a heart out of your fingers, like so. You hold both of your hands up, and you make it into a shape of a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's it.
Finger heart. Yeah.
There's no little hearts like come out of it. I thought you point your finger like a wand and little hearts come off of it or something. See, we've been gone a while.
Yep. Yeah, we're not hip to this.
We're not hip to this shit. You know what I mean? Hey, so anyway, the what, right? We get these facts in here. And you can't just verify a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. You get it comes, and you're just like, that sounds crazy. But who am I to say? Jesse saw it in a magazine. It might have been a comic book. It might have been like
that's what I'm trying. And I know it wasn't a comic book, but I'm trying to think what magazine was it? If it has any real
Hey, was it?
If it's Popular Science, that's a fact.
Was it an April edition? Because they be dropping a lot of those April Fools.
No, it was
on April.
April Fools.
No,
but it even had a picture of the woodpecker's head, and it showed like a diagram of how the tongue wraps around the brain. Can't you just Google it, James?
And knowing this, like Jesse was probably flipping through a Curves magazine or freaking a Maxim. You know what I'm saying? Freaking big booty edition and freaking. Yeah. There happened to be an article right there, like.
It had to be that.
It had to be that, yeah.
Reading any intellectual magazine.
Yeah. XXL.
Yeah. There has to be that one complimentary.
There's an article in there in between the Playboy articles, or the Playboy centerfold,
in between the smut letters. It was a letters to
Penthouse letters.
Letters to Penthouse magazine.
You know that thing that hummingbirds do?
Hey, so
That's
okay,
what
so
this
I
is
got it.
like.
I got it here. I pulled it up. Okay, I
Yeah.
pulled it up. It says woodpeckers don't
All
hold
right.
their brains, but their brains are protected from injury during pecking by a combination of factors, including their small size, a tightly encased brain within a sturdy skull, and a tongue that wraps around the skull, acting as a what the What it is true.
Hey, it's not the brain, it's the skull. It's true. But you see how kind of like with the we don't have exact details, but this man right here, Jesse Nava, knew that a woodpecker wrapped its tongue at least around the cranium in some way, shape, or form. It wasn't licking, he wasn't lapping up the brain juice, Jesse, but he was definitely around the skull, which is also connected to the brain.
Yep.
So that's a deep peck right there, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a firm.
What did it finish saying though, James? It said it wraps around the cranium.
So it wraps around the skull, acting as a shock absorber, if you will.
That's crazy. Yep, I knew I remembered it. I just couldn't remember exactly what. But yeah, I knew it had something to do with the tongue in the head.
Hey.
Hey, imagine how David would repeat it once you would tell him, he would repeat it to the next person, so to Felipe tells that person, and who knows what that would morph into by the time it got back to you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see Felipe in the day room with his tongue out the side of his face.
Oh, he's gonna be like, oh man, I used to mess with this girl. Her name was Regina. Hey, I swear she got her tongue around her head. You know when she did that?
Yeah, she's giving me Paso with her head. I used to know this chick. She used to wrap her tongue around her head and then give me Paso. What are you talking about? I heard that original story.
I could hear I could hear the Too Short beat in the background. Yeah. Hey, you gotta play Too Short if you're gonna talk about that, you know?
Hey, Starkey writes, damn, that's crazy. I would have never known. You're dropping them facts right there. That
Hey.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
See?
dropping those facts that people don't normally think about.
That's Jesse right there. Hey, this man is full of fun facts.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
his facts are 98% accurate.
92%. 92.3. Hey, so Starkey's the one that hit me with the what or the no? Let me know.
Who's the what? You know, that's like a double what. You know what I mean? Like
Penny. Penny hit with the what, with the question mark and the exclamation mark with the laughing emoji. And let me see over here. Let me see on the
hey,
TikTok.
Write what back on there, like what back from us, but do it in Spanish so the question mark's in front.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah.
Put a camera right there.
Yeah. Tell them if you don't know, now you know.
Yep, that's for all the books. That's the book reference. You know what I mean? The self-taught BK right there.
Hey, Penny wrote, OMG, this is hilarious. Usher wrote, they need to add Nat Geo to the channel lineup in the day room.
That's what I'm saying right there. You know what I mean?
We used to get Nat Geo in the county. That would be cool if we got it right here. I love it. This is the first prison I've been in where you don't get PBS, where you get channels like that. You don't. We're actually watching one right now called The Americas, where they show like a bunch of different animal stuff.
Yep.
But this one's, we've seen it last week. Some crazy stuff on him.
No, I love this stuff. Honestly. Yep. You know what I've been reading about James a lot?
Yeah.
Is Neanderthals. Neanderthals, man. I'm all about Neanderthals. I know so much about Neanderthals. It's crazy.
Dave is a Neanderthal. If you guys are wondering.
Yeah, I'm all about Neanderthals. And so in college, right? Mm-hmm. In college, they had us do this. I took this class called it was biological anthropology. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. Was it physical? No, it was biological anthropology. It was a lab, right? So they wanted me to put a hypothesis out there, and they wanted me to tell a story, but they wanted me to put a hypothesis out there, which is like a throw something out there that they can try to run tests to verify.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Whenever I write papers, I like to write it because I'm a really good writer and I'm very descriptive. So I like for everything to be doomed, right? So they wanted to know why did the Neanderthals go exist, or why did they go extinct? and I wrote that the humans ate the Neanderthals. So, right, and I did a whole thing on it, right, that human beings consume Neanderthals and ate them, and that's why they're gone. There was another one. So the professor, when he's reading this shit, now I make it sound real intelligent, a whole scientific research, and I'm talking about how we can confirm and do this whole thing. So he's probably like, damn, this guy's insane. this guy's like Hannibal Lecter crazy. And there was another one, right? There was another one that I wrote about. What was it about? Oh, about robots. We're in music class, and I had to like write a story about some classical music composition that came on and shit. And so I wrote one about human beings creating AI robots, and they all freaking came to life and slaughtered the whole world and shit. I did that one. And my professor was like, she was like, that was dark. I got an A on it, right? But I don't know. I have fun doing that. I should do like a what do you call it? Like one of them freaking Alfred Hitchcock freaking stories or something. You know, that dude was freaking nuts. Alfie. Yeah. What was the other one about dinosaurs? I did another one where dinosaurs ate the humans, like they used humans as food supplies and shit. And thing, yeah. But that's how you make school fun, though. It's kind of like trip out your professors, but where they grudgingly have to give you an A, but they're like, damn, that was way out right there.
That was way out, but because you followed the format, I'm with you.
That's the thought process that I like to put in their mind. You know, like, damn, this guy's really smart and really crazy.
There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, it's almost your time right now. We don't got a lot of time with you left, James.
Okay, hey, so let me read out some of these messages. We got M Star Media right now. She writes salute, hey fellas.
What's
she
up?
Smiley face, and then
what's up?
Earlier on, you guys had asked
finger hearts
where Ostrich was from, and Ostrich wrote he's from the
yeah.
ATL area. He's from Atlanta, and he wanted me to ask you one question. He wants to know.
That's what I'm talking about.
He wanted to know if you guys ever been to Salinas Valley State Prison.
No, the closest I've been to Salinas, I've been to Soledad, and I was on Soledad is basically it's like there's like a parking lot or a little hill separating Salinas from Soledad, and I was on North Yard in Soledad, so I used to see it. So, I mean, that's the closest I've been to it.
Yes, Salinas Valley is a crazy prison. I've never been there, and I'm glad that I haven't.
Nope.
I mean, it's crazy as the rest of the 180.
Well, yeah, realistically, I've been to, like, as far as 180 level 4s, I've been to, because Salinas is all 180, which is like a crazy level 4, but I've been to Sat F level 4, Sea Yard. I've been to New Folsom 180. I've been to Tehachapi 180. So
they have one 270 right there in Salinas too. They have the B Yard.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, B Yard's a 270. Yeah, but it's even that yard's crazy.
Hey, but you know what's crazy is so that's in I'm pretty sure Salinas is probably in Soledad. I mean, what's the city? Soledad?
No, that's Salinas.
Oh, is it? So what is it, like a border in between the prisons?
No, the Soledad's in Salinas also.
Is that what it's called on the accent?
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Right festival. You like you said, they're right next door.
Yeah, I used to see it. I used to because I was in North Yard. Now North Yard, let me tell you, North Yard was a crazy freaking prison, James. Soledad North Yard?
Yeah.
That shit was old. Oh, yeah, that place was fucking nuts. So I got there in 2005, and that yard, it made me uneasy. It just did. I went out to that yard, and man, I would walk out there, and I don't know, it just felt like it was real old school. There was so many people on the yard. There was like 800 freaking people on the yard. There was like the old school, there's 3 tiers. The cells are real small, but they're 3 stories. And
le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
They walk on the rooftops with mini 14s, and it's just crazy. So, yeah.
Was that all the stuff you wanted to read, James? That's it.
Hello.
Yeah. What's up?
Was that all the stuff you wanted to read?
What'd you do? Fall in the water?
Nah, I had to run to the door because my lady and my daughter were knocking the door. So if I don't get there like in 2.5 seconds, then forget it. She still started knocking crazy.
Hey, this is gonna hang up right now. I'll give you a call back.
You guys are gonna go to day room, right? If you guys call back, so we could just
No.
What was that?
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call back right now before we go out.
All right, for sure.
All right, later.
All right. So this is gonna be the last call right now. But hey, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. And right now, what's up, Mad Max? How's it going? I'll go and let them know that you're giving them a shout out. And if you haven't done so, please do so. If you haven't, if you're not following, either subscribe if you're on YT, follow if you're on TikTok, if you will. You lose the brocha if you don't really respond. Yeah, it'll get revoked real quick, if you will. How's everybody doing today? Appreciate you guys tuning in. That was just a little quick live, just to let you guys know that that we're still out here. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out.
This call is now being
Global
recorded.
Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Hey, thank you,
David
Starkey. Appreciate
Lopez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5.
it.
Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, so
Yeah, I called on the right phone, right?
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. It rings both of the phones or ring
Right.
on one phone. But hey, we had Mad Max just sneak in. He writes, let me see, he wrote,
Yeah, Max. What's up?
he writes, let me see, where is it? He writes, saludos, James. What's up, David and Jesse? Always good to hear from you guys.
What's up, my boy? No, it's cool, man.
Yep,
Good.
we
It's
send
good to have you
back
guys
to
on
you
here.
and Amstar.
Yep, you and your girl.
Thanks for checking in. Yep.
There's a lot of movement out there. I need to go make a door.
We're going to do a door inspection.
Yeah, I got to, every once in a while in prison, like, there ain't nothing going on out there. All right, we got a little bit, man.
Hey, and
Yeah, they
I
Go
got
ahead.
two more comments. I got one comment from Coco. She writes, I love this. I'm happy there aren't just down in the dumps and can have some good laughs. And then we got another comment from Starkey, and he writes, them laughing makes me happy to be here.
No, that's cool, man. And we hear that, that a lot of people, when they, they hear about us and our situation, they think, man, we're like in the Shawshank Redemption, you know what I'm saying? Like running a cup across the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And this is, but it's different. Like, it's different because, like I said, I'm here with my boy right here. So we get to experience together. We're both here for committing something like a heinous crime, but at the end of the day, we have to move on with our lives. We have to heal too. And what comes next? We've both been in cells and situations with like high power vatos, and I've never been like that. Look, I was super involved in everything. I was, quote unquote high power and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, my personality is my personality. Like I don't fake the front with nothing, and this is who I am. But I'm glad you guys get to experience that with us, Yep, absolutely. Yep, you guys get to come and laugh with us and cry with us, and that's what it is.
And it's cool. It's cool to have you guys support and have you guys, here share the space with us, because it's having this platform and having people like you here with us that makes it easier for us to laugh and be happy about the situation. Like Dave said, we've done some bad things. We're in prison. We are going to go home one day. And we have healed, and we have allowed ourselves to understand that we're not defined by our worst decisions. And so we're trying to make the best of a bad situation. What was that?
No, that's Chio coming around with the story list.
So we definitely appreciate having you guys here to joke around with and just to skate the place for a couple hours. I know if we checked out New York today, we checked out Boston, we checked out Atlanta. I like that. That makes me feel international.
Oh yeah. See, that's just another thing that's gonna get added to his already botched surgeries.
Yeah, I'm going to the ATL next weekend.
Yeah,
that's cool though. That's good shit.
Yeah, people over. I guess I don't know how many times you guys get to interact with lifers, guys that are we're sentenced to die in prison. That's what it is. We got opportunities to go home through board, and I don't go to board. I don't go to board until about 6 years, but things could change in the courts and stuff like that. I was sentenced to 40 years to life. I was initially sentenced to 42 years to life. I have technically 2 life sentences. I have a 15 to life sentence, and I have a 25 to life sentence consecutive. This is David. My boy Jesse right here. He had life without parole. He was never ever supposed to. They call that the other death penalty. Really any life
slow motion.
Yeah, but he didn't have access to nothing, and nothing. And he actually went back to court, represented himself in another trial, got himself back into court, represented himself in trial, and he got found guilty of second degree 187, and that means they gave him a 25 to life sentence, and he's been in for 24 years. So do the math, he gets to go to board in 1 year.
Yeah.
I'll
be going back by the end of this year.
Yep, he's gonna go home.
Be out by summer of next year, God willing. And I'll finally get to experience life. A lot of people say it's a second chance, but I feel like this is my first chance.
Yep. We try to come out of here. They just call yard right now, James. So we're gonna have to duck out in a minute. But yep. So
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Everybody out there, man, we love having you on here, man. I hope you guys get to talk to us again. Come spend some time with us. We'll try to jump on next week. And if James don't have us on, be like, hey, James, where the Marcos at?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hey,
and that's what it is. But we want to send a shout out. Yeah.
Before we go, I want to let you guys know Starkey's coming in from Central Minnesota.
Okay, that's a new one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Up in the Twin Cities,
Central Minnesota. That's cool, shit.
Minnesota.
Hopefully we now know somebody from Minnesota.
Yep.
Hey, you see us out there in Minnesota looking for you, man. You better just keep driving. Don't open your door. Lock your windows.
Yeah. Our love goes to everybody who's been here with us, showed us support tonight. We appreciate that. Special shout out to Chubby Jessica. Don't know if they tuned in. Our loved ones, all our family, everybody who's been here doing this time with us, and everybody who's been listening and tuning into the channel for a long time. We appreciate the support. Thank you guys. Thank everybody for being here. Thank you, James, for giving us this opportunity, even when you're on your vacation. Yo, Mrs. James, thank you.
Yep. Want to send a shout out to my family, to my beautiful wife, man, to everybody out there, listeners, and to you, James. We send ours, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, for sure. Hey, you guys have a good one. Coco and Mel said good night. Hey, like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's like shout. And with that, we're out of here. A rato. I'll see you guys in a few days, all right?